Good morning and welcome to today's New York City Council hearing for the Subcommittee on Landmarks, Public Sightings, and Dispositions. At this time, we ask that you silence all electronic devices and at no time is anyone to approach the dais. If you would like to sign up for in-person testimony or have any other questions during the hearing, please see the Sergeant at Arms. Chair, we're ready to begin.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the meeting of the Subcommittee on Landmarks, Public Sightings, and Dispositions. I am Councilmember Camila Hanks, and I am the chair of the subcommittee. Today, I'm joined by my colleagues, Council Members Marte and Nurse. And before we begin with today's agenda, I'll remind everyone that this meeting is being held in a hybrid format. For members of the public who wish to testify remotely, we ask that you first register online, and you may do so now by visiting www.council.nyc.gov/land-use. to sign up, and then sign into the Zoom and remain signed in until you have been to your call to testify. For anyone with us in person and wishing to testify, if you have not already done so, please see one of the sergeants to fill out a speaker's card and we will call your name at the appropriate time. For anyone wishing to submit written testimony on the items being heard today, we ask that you please send it via email to landusetestimony@council.nyc.gov. Include the land use number and/or project name in the subject line of your email. Video and audio testimony will not be accepted. I will remind members of the public that this is a government proceeding and that all decorum shall be observed at all times. And as such, members of the public shall remain silent until called to testify. The witness table is reserved for people who wish to testify. No video recording or photography is allowed at the witness table. Further, members of the public may not present audio or video recordings, as testimony may submit transcripts of such recordings to the sergeant for included in the hearing record. So on today's agenda, we have two related pre-considered land use for Article 11 tax exemption and disposition, known as the Coney Island Phase 3 in Councilmember Brannon's district in Brooklyn, and three related pre-considered land use items for South Bushwick Neighborhood Homes in Councilmembers Gutierrez and Nurse's district in Brooklyn, as well as several votes. I want to also just pause and say we've been joined by Councilmember Brannon and Councilmember Felice. So now I will open the public hearing for the two related pre-considered land use items, Coney Island Phase 3 project submitted by the New York City Department of Housing Preservation and Development, or HPD, for the Article 11 tax exemption and disposition in Councilmember Brannon's district in Brooklyn. Appearing today on this proposal will be Will Wharton, Partner BFC, Hala Sela, Deputy Director of Brooklyn Planning, HPD, and Bin Lee, Senior Project Manager, HPD. Again, those wishing to testify remotely may register online by visiting the Council's website at council.nyc.gov/land-use. Council, will you please administer the affirmation?
Applicant panelists, would you please state your name for the record? Raise your right hand. I will ask you the question, state your name, and answer the question. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and that you will answer truthfully to all council member questions?
I do.
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you, applicant panelists. For the viewing public, if you need an accessible version of this presentation, please send an email request to landusetestimony@council.nyc.gov. And now the applicant team may begin.
Thank you for having us today. Again, my name is Hala Salad. I'm the Deputy Director for Brooklyn Planning at HPD, and I am here today with Wynn Worthrop, the partner for BFC Partners, as well as Ben Lee from New Construction Finance, who will be here for questions. Next slide, please. HPD is seeking the approval of a post-ULURP Article 11 tax exemption for 5 sites, as well as an Article 11 disposition for 2 city-owned sites. These requested actions would facilitate the construction of a new mixed-use building, providing approximately 419 affordable rental units, as well as approximately 10,800 square feet of commercial space and approximately 9,000 square feet of community facility space. Next slide. The development site is located in Coney Island, fronting Surf Avenue between West 17th Street and West 19th Street. The site is currently a parking lot as well as a New York City Health and Hospital Medical Center to be relocated in the neighboring development known as Coney Phase 2. This site is well serviced by transit, located 3 blocks from the Coney Island Stillwell Avenue D, F, and Q subway trains, as well as multiple bus lines. Next slide. The development site is comprised of both city and privately owned sites. 2 of the lots, shown here in blue, are city-owned and make up the disposition area. The remaining 3 sites, shown in orange, are privately owned. Next slide, please. I'll now pass it over to Wynn to discuss the proposed development.
So Coney Island Phase 3 is an 11-story building, about 400,000 square feet in total, 420 units, 100% affordable, and being developed under HPD's Mix and Match program. It includes 11,000 square feet of ground floor retail and 9,000 square feet of community facility space. And there's a mix of studios, 1-bedrooms, 2s, and 3s for individuals and families up to 110% of AMI. Next slide, please.
Lastly, the project, as Wynn mentioned, will be utilized by HPD's Mix and Match with units ranging from 30 to 90% AMI. The building will provide a mix of studio 1, 2, 3 bedrooms with nearly half of the units comprising family-sized units. Additionally, 15% of the units would be set aside for formerly homeless individuals. This concludes our presentation, and we're happy to take any questions.
Thank you very much. I'd like to recognize any of my colleagues who have any questions or remarks. Seeing none, thank you. This applicant panel is now excused. Council, are there any members of the public wishing to testify on this item?
Madam Chair, we have no registrations online. If there is anyone in the room with us today who wishes to testify on the Coney Island Phase 3 proposal, please see a Sergeant-at-Arms to fill out a speaker card.
Thank you, Council. But there be no members of the public who wish to testify regarding pre-considered on land use items for Coney Island Phase 3. This public hearing is now closed and the items are laid over.
Okay.
Next, I will open a public hearing for the 3 related pre-considered land use items for the South Bushwick Neighborhood Homes, also submitted by HPD for 3 separate actions, including an Article 11 tax exemption for all tax properties in this project, and 2 applications for amendments to previously approved UDAAP approvals and UDAAP tax exemptions. As the applicable to set the subset of the properties. Collectively, the properties are located in Councilmember Gutierrez and Nurses District in Brooklyn. And appearing today on this proposal is Elena Farista, Brooklyn, Director of Brooklyn Planning, HPD, Ryan Mortz, Director of Home Ownership Opportunities and Preservation, HPD, and Lawrence Bell, Asset Manager of Nehemiah, HDFC. Again, those wishing to testify must register online visiting the council's website at council.nyc.gov/land use. Council, would you please administer the affirmation?
Panelists, would you please raise your right hands? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and you will answer truthfully to all council member questions?
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you, applicant panelists. Please begin. And excuse me, before the viewing public, if you have an accessible version of this presentation, please send an email request to landusetestimony@council.nyc.gov. And now the applicant team may begin.
Thank you, council members. Good morning. My name is Alina, and I'm from HPD. Today we're here to present to you about the project. Good morning. Thank you, council members, for your time. We're here to present on this project, South Bushwick Neighborhood Homes. Next slide, please. How do we do that? Okay, thanks. HPD is seeking approvals for an amendment of a previously approved Urban Development Action Area and Urban Development Action Area project approval for 3 sites to provide for the option to be owned by a CLT and ground leased, as well as an Article 11 tax exemption of 6 sites, 3 of which are city-owned and 3 are privately owned. Overall, the project will consist of a cluster of 6 sites and a total of 19 home ownership units and 4 rental units under HPD's Open Door program. Next slide, please. This project, as I noted, is a cluster of 6 sites within Bushwick Community District 4 of Brooklyn. 1277 DeKalb Avenue is located in City Council District 34, and the 4 other sites, 1143 Hancock Avenue, 676 Central Avenue, 1262 to 1264 Bushwick Avenue, and 641 Chauncey Street, are located in City Council District 37. These are vacant sites, and they're within the R6 zoning district, and the lots range from 1,500 square feet on average. And we hope that through this project that we'll be able to develop affordable home ownership. Next slide, please. Pass it to the phone.
Good morning. So the project is, the proposed development is being developed in partnership with Nehemiah HDFC, Riseboro Community Partnership, and Neighborhood Restore HDFC, who altogether bring a total of 75 plus years of affordable development experience in throughout New York City. Next slide, please. The proposed development, as was stated, consists of 5 newly constructed buildings, approximately 19 home ownership units and 4 rental units. This will break out into three fee simple homes and 2 co-ops. The fee simple homes and the co-ops will be managed by Interborough CLT, and the amenities include in-unit washers and dryers, bicycle storage, a rear yard, and some green space. The buildings are to be developed to Enterprise Green Community Standards. Next slide, please. And the project will be, the proposed project will be developed under HPD's Open Door program. The unit mix will include 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units with a heavy concentration on family-sized units, at 78% of the units being family-sized units. Affordability to households with incomes 80 to 110% of AMI. The long-term affordability will be ensured with a 40-year Article 11 real estate tax exemption that is coterminous with the 40-year regulatory period, and all home ownership units will be available through HPD's Housing Connect 2.0. Next slide. Right.
And that's all we have for today. We'll take any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'd like to recognize any of my colleagues who have questions on this project. Seeing none, thank you. This applicant panel is now excused. Council, are there any members of the public that wish to testify?
Madam Chair, we have no one signed up online to testify, but I believe you have one person in the room to testify on this item in person.
Okay, thank you. I'll call Barbara Meny to come up and speak. Please begin.
Good morning. My name is Barbara Meno. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to come here and talk to you. For over 32 years, I've never been to City Hall. This is my second time. I have 2 children, and we are homeless. We've been homeless since June 2018. We became homeless because the apartment that we were living were unlivable, so the city moved us to a shelter. So after trying so many years, we couldn't find a place, and we've been homeless, moving from state to state, continent to continent. I support what the developers, housing developers, new developing housing are doing, but in the meantime, my problem is back in 2017 when we became homeless, every new apartment that was built, our applications was denied. I have a very 26-year-old, mentally severe, disabled, and also have type 2. Currently still in a shelter, and have no income. So I need, the city to help us. We had a Section 8. Right now, we don't know who is using the Section 8. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your testimony. Are there any members of other public, wishing to testify?
Anyone else in the room wishing to testify, please see the Sergeant at Arms to fill out a speaker card.
Will there be no other members of the public wish to testify on the 3 pre-considered land use items for South Bushwick Neighborhood Homes? The public hearing is now closed and the items are laid over. Next, we will hold votes on a number of items previously heard by the subcommittee, including those we have heard today. We will vote to approve land use items 158, 159, and 160 for the South Jamaica Gateway rezoning, an application by HPD and several private applicants for a zoning map amendment and a zoning text amendment, a designation of an urban development action area, approval of an urban development action area project, and disposition of city-owned property. These actions are to facilitate development of 2 mixed-use residential and community facility buildings containing approximately 143 affordable units in Jamaica, Queens, and Speaker Adams Council District and Councilmember Dr. Williams District. We will also vote to approve pre-considered land use items related to the applicant numbers G240058XUK and G240064NUK, which are applicants brought by the HPD for the Manny Multifamily Preservation Loan Program project. This includes the designation of an urban development action area, approval of an urban development action area project, disposition of city-owned property, and approval of the Article 11 tax exemption to facilitate the preservation of an affordable housing project. This project is located in multiple neighborhoods throughout Brooklyn, and upon completion of the rehabilitation of the 4 buildings, there will be a total of 12 rental units and 1 commercial space under HPD multi-preservation loan program. We will also vote to approve pre-considered land use items for the Coney Island Phase 3 project under application numbers G240059XAK and G240060XAK, submitted by HPD for an Article 11 tax exemption and disposition approval in Councilmember Brannon's district in Brooklyn. We will also vote to approve 3 related pre-considered land use items for South Bushwick Neighborhood Homes under applications G240061 XAK and G240062 XUK and G240063 XUK, submitted by HPD for 3 separate approvals, including an Article 11 tax exemption for all 6 properties in this project. The 2 applications for amendments to previously approved UDAP approvals and UDAP tax exemptions as applicable to 2 different subsets of properties known as South Bushwick Neighborhood Homes 2 and South Bushwick Neighborhood Homes 3. The properties are located in Councilmembers Gutierrez and Nurses districts in Brooklyn. We will also vote to approve land use items 130 in landmark designation of a Brooklyn Edison building in Councilmember Ressler's district in Brooklyn, and land use items 148 in landmark designation of 1 Wall Street banking room interior in Councilmember Marte's district in Manhattan. Members of the subcommittee who have questions or remarks on today's items, please let me know. Seeing none, I will now call the vote to approve. LUs 158, 159, and 160, land use items 130, 148, and pre-considered land use items related to application numbers G240058 XUK and G240064 NUK, G240059 XAK and G240060 XAK, G240061 XAK, G240062 XUK, and G240063 XUK. Council, can you please call the roll?
Chair Hanks.
Aye on all.
Councilmember Brannon.
Thank you. I just want to explain my vote. I want to thank BFC for their partnership on Coney Island Phase 3, and I'm excited to get this done. I vote aye on all.
Councilmember Feliz.
Aye on all. Congratulations, everyone.
Councilmember Marte.
I vote aye on all.
Councilmember Nurse.
I vote aye. Thank you.
Thank you, Council. That concludes today's business. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have to read the call. Sorry.
It's all right.
My apologies.
By a vote of 5 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, the items are adopted and referred to the full Land Use Committee.
That concludes today's business. Thank you, everyone, and members of the public, my colleagues, subcommittee, council, land use staff, and Sergeant at Arms for your participation today. This meeting is hereby adjourned.